Good morning. Glad to be able to chat with you this morning as we are in the process of wrapping up week one. I have enjoyed getting to know a little bit about each of you. Well, not quite every one of you. I'm still waiting on some details uh, from you, and that will hopefully be coming. I put a summary of a little bit about each one of you into an Excel document so I know where you live and a little bit about your church and those kinds of things. It helps me to understand who you are and to um, better be uh, personally acquainted with you. One of the things that has been discussed in the past week by reference is the matter of helping people. I came across this book a few months ago, When Helping Hurts, and it's by, I'll try to get the Steve Corbett and Brian Fikkert. It's so insightful. I'll just give you one story so you catch on what do I say. He tells of an experience of taking Christmas presents to people in a project, and they never saw a dad around, and they realized what the situation was. Culturally, they were saying, Dad, you are incompetent to provide adequately for your children, therefore we will step in and cover for you. And it was a demeaning situation, so dads just disappeared when they knew they were coming. Some great things, and then there's parallel books to this about mission trips and local church benevolence. Highly recommend your considering those just as an excellent resource to understand cultural differences and how we can help people without hurting them. This week we are uh, going to uh, cover this entire book by Craig Storti. You will find it very challenging. Some of the stories you will smile about, and some may make you wipe a tear or two from your eye. It's so helpful. It's written from a business perspective, but I say, oh man, this is so relevant for a pastor going into a new community or a person accepting a position to lead, shall we say, a youth ministry, that I understand the culture and don't assume their culture is identical with mine. Uh, Good things to think about. And then we have the video clip about layers of culture. And then assignment number 2, read those directions very carefully. Reread them and follow the directions very carefully. Um, if you don't, your grade will reflect that. I have one other cultural story to tell you. Our older son and his wife have had some real challenges with the school where their special needs boys have been attending. It's a public school. They're mainstreaming them. They changed principals this year. My daughter-in-law went out to the school like the first or second day school, and she says it's a whole different culture. There's peace, there's quietness. At the open house, the teachers were excited about helping them with their boys. Uh, it's just totally different. And so I think that's an interesting cultural difference. The same building, the same school district, that's all the same. The difference is the leadership. And as a consequence, it's a place of cooperation and peace. Something to think about. Cultural differences impacted by the leader. God bless you as you continue to think about cultural differences and cultural similarities. Have a fantastic week. Keep praising the Lord.